Well, good afternoon, Lacrosse fans. If that doesn't get you fired up, I don't know what else will.
Good to be back, Kev, for the 2018 season here. Looking to get a good start. We've had a good start so far this year with 2 wins under our belt.
Yeah, 2-0 for us, and going against preseason favorite Dover here, 3-0. And before we get too much further, let's welcome new addition to our booth here, David Dubois on the camera. Welcome, David.
Welcome, David.
So this will be a true test for your Grizzlies. First couple of games helped shake that rust off, but time to get the game face on here. Music's going to get you going. So,
seeing the first 2 games, I think that one of the things that the Grizzlies needed to do was work on their defense. Struggling a little bit in the start of the first 2 games, but we've got Connor is back. Connor had an injury, and hopefully he can work through that, and we can get this game started well. Dover cited to be the #1 seed in the lacrosse season so far, but we'll see what we see.
Exactly. You're right. Talking about those early seasons, Chappie's back here, and again, those first couple of games knocked the rust off. You're not in a parking lot anymore. You're on the home field. Freshman Andrew McCarthy taking the face-off.
Yeah, nice to see.
Yes.
Nice to see.
Gibby is your LSM here near side. Number 34, I think that's Griffin Cook with the change of numbers on the far side there.
I believe it is. Andrew McCarthy digs it out.
McCarthy digs it up. Cookie with it.
Nice.
There you go.
Cookie's got it.
I think one of the keys today is going to be maintaining possession.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You can't have those. You can't have those small drops like that.
I think Dover's one of those teams that'll be able to make you regret those turnovers. So let's limit them. And Dover quick in the transition on their Claire, getting upfield. My guess is Chappie's going to be all over the guy who just had the ball there, number 23, Dominic Silviero.
I'm assuming their lead player.
Yeah,
lead scorer.
Coach's son, All-State last year. Probably a good chance to be All-American this year.
Same for Chappie, I believe.
I would say Chappie's got a good shot at that. Hamstring looks to be holding up right now.
Fingers crossed.
Exactly.
It goes the whole game.
I know. I think I heard Coach tell them in the huddle, school vacation started for some, doesn't start to you guys till after this game. So
exactly. We'll see how the practices are during vacation after this game.
Nick Mason playing some good D. Standing him up.
So far looking good.
Yep. Good communication by Goffstown. You can hear him talking.
Lots of talking. Oh, there we go. Good pick right there by Chappie. Dover showing some great defense down low here. Nick Mason with the ball, taking in and getting the touch.
Got his touch.
Griffin Cook heading back in.
Devin Young with the ball behind GLE.
All right, let's see what Goffstown can do down low. Oh, there he is.
Ooh, nice save.
Oh,
all right.
All right.
Griffin Cook, the new number, the quick scoop on the rebound. C'est le but!
Goffstown striking first. Had a low pass by Ben, but Griffin came in, scooped it up. Little scramble in the front, and got the goal.
Griffin Cook.
Go for our second face-off here at the X. Andrew McCarthy, freshman this year. Carrying some weight on the shoulders.
So you give Devin the assist on that one? I would.
I would, definitely.
I'm an old hockey guy. I go 2 passes back.
Max Lajeunesse with the scoop. That's second face-off win for Goffstown. What do we have coming in now, Kevin? Number 17 for Goffstown.
17, senior Sean Smith. Took a year off last year.
That's right. I didn't think we saw him last year. So
back in the fold. Nick Mason the ball, top of the box, driving. Dishes that off to Max Lajeunesse. Max with the shot. something you didn't see much of last year early on, right? Max didn't start shooting till later in the season.
Later in the season, definitely. And, you know, one thing I noticed today too is Goffstown being very cautious of having somebody in the X position for those shots, so that they are close to the ball in case it goes wide.
Well, a couple minutes in and already a little more aggressive than we've seen the past couple games in the first quarter. All right.
Hold on Nick Mason. Dover ball. Little chilly day here for lacrosse in Goffstown.
Some brave fans came out in the start of vacation week.
Yeah, the 110th day of January. Eventually it'll turn to warm weather, I'm sure, when we get back from vacation. But really no vacation for these guys, because we got
nice save by Finn. Ball goes straight up. Charlie Keith with the long reach.
He's got some wheels too.
He does, and he likes to use them. What, you want me to pass it upfield?
Exactly,
No.
exactly.
Dishes
That's
it
a
off to
good choice.
Dubois. Oh, nice save. Nice save.
Oh, Dubois in the crease.
That's okay.
We'll take it. I can't be the ref up here today.
No, you do too much as is. Can't do it all, Joe. That's why we have Dave this year.
I was going to do the camera too, but Dave wanted to do it, so we gave it to him.
All right. Dover with the ball. Midfield. Trying to get it to Silverio. Get a long skip pass there when Chappie kind of sloughed off him, but I don't think you're going to see too much space between Chappie and Dominic here.
No.
Silverio with the ball behind goal line. Gibby all over him early.
Oh, came in. Got one.
Nope. Quick pass from behind the net. Dover makes that 1-1.
If you got a good attack, those are the shots that those are the passes that they make the shots on. You got to watch that cutter coming down. Taking the face off now is Alex McCarthy.
Andrew's older brother. Say Alex is a more physical face-off taker?
Yeah, Alex says through the postseason he did a lot of workout, and he's more of the muscle out there for the face-offs. Definitely packed on about 20 pounds of muscle.
Nice. And that's another Goffstown win. 3 for 3 on the face-offs.
Got to get those passes up. We can't have loose passes against Dover.
It's got to come up white. Off of
Should
green.
be white.
Should be Goffstown ball. Devin Young in the alley is going to get a quick restart. Griffin Cook up top. We got numbers.
Ooh,
Cook cuts across.
got the flag. First penalty of the game.
I think we're going to see a lot of those. Dover's a very physical team. But we get the first man-up opportunity, so let's
You
see
know
what we can do there.
you get if you get the refs that control the game early, you have a great game. I don't know if they're going to stand for the sort of the stick over the head, bringing it down. I think they're going to call that as a slash every time. I think this is going to have to be an in-close shot if we can get it. Whoa. High and wide for Nick Mason.
All right, Devin Young with the ball here. Makes the fake to Eric, then dishes it back. Got to keep the ball in the air, not on the ground. Cook battling hard, gets the ball.
Drag that
Beats that first
defense
defender.
way out.
Got Nick Mason up top. Nick looking to unleash.
Get there, Eric. Nice hustle by Eric Dubois.
All right, see if Goffstown can take advantage. Good ball movement right there. Trying to get the defense just sliding away. Dubois with the ball. Griffin Cook unleashes right into the back of the Dover player.
Goffstown got off 4 shots on that penalty, but nothing in the basket.
I guess the positive of that, though, is we kept it down there the entire man up, right?
Exactly.
All right, Dover with their touch. Switching fields there. Getting that ball down to X. Charlie Keith guarding well.
Everybody's got to keep their eye on that cutter.
Yeah, Silvero with the ball. Man on man with Chappie. It's going to be the battle you're going to see all day.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think Chappie's going to let him go.
No.
Ooh, good defense
by Griff.
Yep.
Pushing them out. Keep those shooters out on the edges. Yeah, Dominic with the ball at X. Chappie cutting through the crease.
Keep
Good
looking.
stick work there.
Now, Kev, the defense can cut through their own crease, correct?
As long as they do not have the ball, they can cut through their own crease.
Ooh, nice save.
Gives them that advantage when you get those quicker attackmen trying to cut and roll back.
Shot on goal by Dover, and great save by Finn Grant. Oop. Those are the ones they got to watch for.
Crosstown D caught watching the ball there. Keep those heads on a swivel.
Gibby playing good D this year. Now, he was short stick last year, if I remember correctly.
Our defense is made up of a lot of converted short sticks. Charlie Keith made the move last year from short stick to LSM.
Played a lot of long stick midi, right?
Yeah, this is his
remember
first year at close D. Gibby making the switch this year from shorty to long stick and getting a lot of work early on.
Got to take it with you.
Charlie Keith cutting through, followed by Max.
You know, that's the one thing with those ground balls, Kev. You got to make sure you got them, you know.
Beat me to the punch on that one.
Yeah.
Dover is winning that ground ball battle.
Yeah, it's almost worth it to just to slow it down just a little bit and make sure you got it, because you run by it by 10 feet. Now it's a 5 on or 6 on 5.
Right.
So.
Yeah, it's one of those things. We got to try and come up with more of those 50-50 balls. No goal in the crease.
Nice. Good
Nice.
call. Good call. Can't argue that. Can't argue that.
I'm not about to. Call it white all day, please.
Exactly.
All right, Goffstown being slow and steady on their clear, not forcing anything. Finn Grant now being harassed.
Oh. Chappie. Got to go. Yep. Too much time, Kev.
Yep.
Too much time. Should have just gave that to heave-ho and let our, you know, I
For those listeners out there, was it 20 seconds, right? 20 seconds to get over midfield?
20 seconds, yes.
Yep. And once we get it over midfield, 10 seconds to get it in the box.
Yep. Got a first penalty against Goffstown, against Chappie.
Yep.
So let's see what, without Chappie in there, let's see what Goffstown can do.
Looks like they called him for a hold. Sometime that's the attackman just clamping down on that stick, away from the rest view. As much as the defender tries to pull away, they can't.
You know, he took that shot and hooked right onto Chappie, and it
Exactly.
looked more like a hold. So Goffstown playing tight D. There we go. Nice save by Finn Grant.
Exactly. All right, penalty should be over here relatively soon. I think it was a 30-second hold, right?
Yep. Got in for the touch. Very nice. Penalty over. Good transition there.
DuBois, a nice pass to Mason up top. You got Cookie coming in from the side. Nick getting quickly double teamed. I don't have the actual number off the top of my head, but I think Nick's probably accounted for, what, 8-9 goals already through 2 games?
I believe so. He had a couple this last game. I think he had more against Oyster River.
Right. Josh Lewis becoming part-time ref there.
I didn't even have to yell at this time, Kev.
I was tempted. Oh, should ask cameraman Dave to zoom in on this sign line discussion right now.
Right.
I will say I did look at that ref, and he did a quick turn to Coach Lewis and made the call. I don't know if he actually did the counting.
Yeah, you know,
He kept his toes in his shoes. That's all that matters.
I think at that point he turns around to see who's running off the field to make sure that he's not catching somebody.
You're right.
Because catching that one person, that's when you know you got too many. You know, you see that in football all the time with, you know, that famous quarterback, Tom Brady.
Oh, yes. The quick snaps, right?
Yeah.
All right, Goffstown the man up. Last time they were man up, unsuccessful, but with 4 shots off. So see if we can get something done here.
Dover definitely with the great D. Oh, that's a penalty.
Yep.
We're going to get another one. And a goal.
And the goal.
I'm liking this so far, Kev. So far, I like
so
what
good.
I see.
Yep.
Look like Goffstown has worked out their kinks a little bit on the defense and offensively, doing a great job.
I think a lot of it, we're aggressive when we have the ball.
Yep.
You know,
And
they knew coming in it's going to be a physical game. Might as well bring the game to them.
Yep.
Because if you're going to sit back, you're going to get hit anyway.
And you said that in the beginning. This is a very physical team, Dover, and you don't want them to get the edge on you. You'd rather have the edge on them.
Grizzly goal scored by number 3, Devin Young.
So right now with the score of 2-1, Goffstown being up, we got 1:59 left in the first.
Second goal by Goffstown by Devin Young.
Devin Young.
Assisted by Eric Dubois.
Andrew McCarthy taking the fourth face-off of the game.
Sorry for those viewers watching those clock issues. I'm going to take the blame on that. It's not cameraman Dave or Joe, it's Kevin. We'll get this situated in the second quarter.
White's got to get that. Oh.
Come on.
That puts
Yeah,
Goffstown with the 4 face-off wins.
The McCarthy face-off brothers.
Right.
4 for 4.
Loose ball, got to come up with it. You know, Kev, I keep on the indoor league. We coach a little bit together, and one of the things I tried to tell the defense guys is that when you're down scooping that ball, run your hand up a little bit by the basket, because you know you keep stabbing at the ground, you're not going to get it.
Not only that, but you want to get low too. Go right through that ball.
Long pass, trying to get Goffstown
I used to
a
always
little crossed up.
used to always offer the kids come to my house to shovel. It's the same motion.
Exactly.
But we don't want to talk about snow anymore, do we?
Not this year, Kev. Not this year.
All right, Charlie Keith sloughing off a little, staying on GLE, letting that guy kind of kill the penalty there in the alley. That's fine. Don't want to extend out and then leave a wide open space in the middle for a Dover cutter. So,
Yep. Even
all right, ball top right up here, or top left from Finn's view. Dover moving that ball around. Yeah, cutter coming from X.
yeah. See, you can't. Got to make sure you have those.
But Gibby got a body on that. Wasn't able to get the stick there, but got a body on it. So.
Yeah. Griffin with the scoop.
Going coast to coast, gets his touch. Dishes off to Ben.
Oh, thought that was going to deflect in.
Thought so too. I think I caught Ben by surprise. Yeah, we got to be better on those passes.
Yeah. That's the one thing I think if I had to say if we had a struggle to note, we definitely got to work on the cleaner passes, getting them where they need to be.
10 seconds left. We don't want to give anything up here. Tight D. Lock off on your guy. Zach should be locking off here at the top.
Finn giving it the
Finn with the
Gilly.
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 And that's all she wrote. After one quarter, your Goffstown Grizzlies 2, Dover Green Wave 1. Liking it, Joe.
I'm liking it too.
All right, back for second quarter action. Well, we'll see here. Dover had an hour ride on a bus. They got here about 30 minutes prior to game time, so.
Yeah. Usually second quarter is a good tale of what the rest of the game will be like. So
Exactly. So Goffstown's got to build off that first quarter. A lot of things they can work on. Positive outcome. Win each quarter and you win the game.
Exactly.
Here on out. So.
Exactly. So right now we are 100% in face-offs, and I think like I said, the only issue we have is getting those passes where they need to be.
Andrew McCarthy taking that face off to start. Max Lajeunesse near side. And I would say that's Gibby on the far side wing. It's got to be White.
Oh, Dover with their first one on the face-off.
All right.
That was a good struggle on that one. Good fight. Got to watch on those wrap checks, boy. Some refs call them. Chappie is relentless on the defense. I don't think anybody wants to go that direction against him.
No, and he's trying to make up for lost time. They haven't missed those first couple of games. So.
Shot on goal. Nice save by Finn Grant.
But I think at some point Dover's going to have to go towards Chappie if they're going to want stuff to happen. They're going to have to go through their guy, right?
Yep, their main man. I don't know if he's just strong that right side or. Oh, nice fake.
Nice
Finn
save
with
by
another
Finn.
Grant.
No, we'll let them take those shots right out from the top of the possession area.
Happy for those.
Yep.
Let them have them all day.
Let them have them and give the goalie plenty of time to see him. The LSM for Dover coming in, snagging that ball right out of the air. Charlie tried to clear it. Got a fight going on for that ground ball.
Maddie Fleming, coming up with it, dropping it again.
Yeah. Too quick on the cradle.
Definitely ground.
Too quick on the cradle on that one. Quick timeout by Dover, right?
Yeah, timeout. I was wondering what was going on. I thought they were clearing the benches.
Yeah, that was a quick possession to call that one, but good call by the coach, right? You got 3 Goffstown players right there.
I didn't even see Dover scoop that ball on that one, but I thought it was still live.
Yeah, I thought so too. It was one of those. I don't think anybody really had possession.
Yeah. I'm not surprised that they called a timeout so quick. I think that they're trying to definitely regroup and figure out what's going on.
Right.
I believe their first couple games, they, from what I heard from some of the radio broadcasts, that they were very high-scoring games for Dover.
They were.
I think the first 2 games they had 30-plus goals in combined for the both games.
Right.
But so far, I like the I like the competition between both teams.
Yeah, I think of their 3 games, I'm trying to pull it up here now. We have common opponents for our first 2 games. So they played Oyster River their first game. We played Oyster River. They beat them by a score 19-6. We won 11-9.
Yep.
They followed up with a 15-0 pummeling of Alvern.
Wow.
We had a 15-3.
15-3. You know, and you know what? I give credit because you score a goal, it's a goal scored.
Right.
Alvern, our defense was asleep.
Right. Well, it was 2-0 Alvern to start, I believe.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep.
And then a very telling game for Dover. They beat a very typically difficult opponent in St. Thomas 12-3. So.
Wow. So definitely they can score.
Yep. And if you recall last year's game, we started out strong, and then there was about
that's a goal right there.
Right through the middle. If you recall last year's game, right about this time, there's a 3 or 4 minute break in the action for us where we fell asleep and Dover took advantage. So
I missed that game. I don't know where I was, but I missed it. So let's see what happens here. Alex McCarthy taking the face off.
Yeah, Cook on the near side.
Looks like Dover's switching their face-up guys up a little bit as well.
On the far side. There we go. Good face-off battle there. Who's going to come up with that? Still a face-off man battle.
Dover getting it.
Dover gets it. Dover winning the last 2 face-offs. All right, working that ball here near side. Looking to get a touch here in the corner. Cook trying to keep him out.
Ball down.
Ball down. Chappie with the nice body work there. Footing looks to be an issue early on, huh? Grass doesn't look like it's firmed up.
Alex McCarthy with the battle.
Oh, Ben O'Brien got to get that scoop.
Ball down again. We've got some great stick checks here. I mean, both teams. Definitely both teams. Great stick checks.
Right. Knows exactly what those are right there.
Yep. Oh, that guy's going to
Dominic, yep. Ooh, driving by. Chappie with the...
tough call in there. Tough call.
You know, it's one of those. Do you let him get the shot off or do you take the penalty and not get the shot?
Yep.
I'm of the thinking you take the penalty. And,
I'm with you on that one.
you know, let your man down unit work. Maybe press out a little bit. Watch the middle and let them, any shots have to come from the outside.
That's why you practice your man down, but this is where they got to keep their eye on everybody.
Exactly. Unfortunately, it's tough with Caleb Gorton still out and Mark Lajeunesse, so you're down to 5 poles, which is better than the last 2 games. We only had 4. Dover with the shot wide.
Yeah, but
Finn Grant getting
nice.
back there.
That's a hustle.
That is nice.
Hustle play.
You always like seeing a goalie getting out there and beating the players to the ball.
Does have the first line of advantage on that one, right?
He does.
And if you got a good goalie, he knows what he's looking at, knows where to go.
But Dover, being in a man-up situation, also has the advantage. That guy should have been back there.
Long throw, long throw. Now Ben O'Brien gets down there. Should be right on him.
All right, Dover bringing the ball upfield.
Got an offsides on Eric. Took the green. I think coming to get a penalty on Eric Dubois for an offsides. Dover taking the timeout.
In that situation, though, once you get off sides like that, it's best to just keep going and,
Yep.
and play defense. Sometimes you see the guys hesitate and try and come back, and they've already called you on it.
Difficult call right there because the timeout was possibly called before Eric got the offsides.
Oh, didn't even think of that. You're right.
So I'm not going to fight that one. If we had instant replay, if David was really good, we could do instant replay.
Well, talking to Adam of GTV Lore, that is coming.
Is it really?
Hopefully by fall of next year, definitely by lacrosse season next year. There's a possibility for live feeds from this field, baseball field, softball field.
No kidding.
With the capability to do replay right there.
That would be awesome.
You would now have your eye in the sky refs right here. Joe, Kevin, Dave.
Let's do our replay on that one.
If the 3 of us concur, then that's the call. We'll call NHIA with that that proposal. See how that flies.
Hey, we part-time ref. You know, we're the best sideline refs you've got.
Exactly. What other commentating crew has as much fun as we do? No other sport.
David can hardly contain himself right now.
No.
So here we go at the start of man down for Goffstown.
Yeah, another 6-on-5.
30-second penalty on Chappie for a push.
That's been released.
Oh,
now
that's right. Yeah, this is Eric Dubois.
Eric Dubois
for the offsides.
offsides.
Goffstown, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but they've quieted down.
They have.
In the very beginning, they had a lot of chatter going on, but
well, Dover's got them moving a lot right now. That's a big change from the first quarter. Dover's moving a lot. See Chappie keeping his head on a swivel. Is 23 here near side. He doesn't want to get too much separation with him. Not only he's got a hard shot, he's got a quick release. And Dover there quickly takes the lead.
Dover with 2 quick goals brings the score to 2-3, as you can see probably on your screen.
Right about now.
Greenway goal scored by number 12, Kyle Viero.
Andrew McCarthy coming in to take the face-off, trying to switch things up. Gibby's going to be your LSM near side. Matty Fleming on the far side up against Dover's LSM.
Gibby with the scoop. You know, Gibby's come a long way right now this year so far, being the switching to long pole.
He has. Well, he's always had wheels and a physical guy.
Yep. He was part of the wrestling team, so he's got that ability to sort of shove people out of the way.
All right, Nick Mason with the ball now on the pass from Dubois. Coach Lewis jumping on the sidelines. That middle was wide open for a cutter. I don't think anybody saw that.
Oh.
Hear the screaming. That's a mom goal.
That's
a mom goal.
That's a mom goal, where the fans run up and they're happy.
Nick Mason sliding
Wild
on the
throw.
turf there as he's trying to ride. Maddie Fleming gets the ball.
Oh,
Set
gonna
a
let that
physical
one
game.
go. Yeah, letting that one go. That right there is an offsides, I believe, for Goffstown.
No, we had number 30 over here was
Okay, yep.
Jack Mappis was coming off on the far side. So he was smart there, though. He quickly got back in the box, seeing it could be an offside situation. So
Yep.
always count forward, Joe.
This is true, Kevin. This is true.
All right, Nick Mason with the ball in the alley. Ben O'Brien on his left. Maddie Fleming to his right. Nick with the shot.
Nice.
Ties
and
it
the
up.
goal.
3-3.
Nice shot. Nick has a nice rip.
Nick Mason taking that ball from the alley, cut through the top. Looked off Maddie Fleming real quick and then ripped that from the right. Here we go with just over 6 minutes left in the first half. Goffstown 3, Dover 3.
Switching it up again, going Alex McCarthy with a face-off.
Hey.
Gibby on the long stick and Griffin Cook on the side.
I'm liking that because I'm looking at the same kid taking the last 3 draws for Dover. And, you know, you got Andrew who can throw every face-off trick at you.
Yep.
And then you got the physicality of Alex. This kid doesn't know what he's going to do. At some point, he's going to jump.
That's the thing. He's going to jump and we're going to get the whistle. So.
Right. See, now he's in a fight here for the ball. He's going to get called for the hold, or he should. Wasn't he on top?
Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I guess I didn't see it the way that the ref saw it, but.
We had the better view, though.
Exactly.
All right, Dover with the ball after getting their touch at midfield. Getting over to number 27 here, near side. Alex McCarthy playing some good D right there on 27.
Nice. That's the way you do it. I'll take those shots all day.
I was going to say that if I was a Dover coach, probably not wanting that shot from that.
Being tied up like that, you're not going to make a good shot.
No. Silvero trying to go around Chappie. Chappie's going to let him go to his left. He doesn't want to see him to his right. Still rolls it through. Finn getting some of that.
Yeah, and Givey coming up. Nice pass up to. Nope. Yeah, those are the passes we need to see happen right. There we go. Oh, that's going to be a slash. The push instead. That was my bad call.
You and I are youth coaches. Is there in the high school level a number of penalties before something happens, or a frequency or a time?
I believe.
Probably not wording that the right way.
I know what you're saying. In hockey, it's 5 penalties and you miss a game. You miss the next game.
And I know in youth, I think it was 4 penalties or 5 minutes.
Correct.
But I'm not sure here at the high school level. Something you and I will have to do some research on for our next game next Friday against Wyndham.
Under the Friday Night Lights.
Right. It would be.
And is that away or is that here?
That is here. But you and I will start taking the cameraman Dave to away games.
Dave's liking it so far.
Yep. Lisa gave Dave permission to go, so.
In between periods, Dave said he wants to travel with us.
Yep. So we're taking a road trip. We may go film games that don't have anything to do with us.
That's right. we are for hire.
That's right. GTV is now the NHIA brand. 3-3 here. Man down for Goffstown. Silvero with that ball, near side. He's trying to bounce it in off Finn.
Finn's doing a great job, dropping down, stick
exactly.
up, closing off that side.
But I will say 23 has a quick release. So.
You know, at this age, I'm amazed at how fast some of these kids can shoot the ball.
Tell you, I'm glad I'm not a lacrosse goalie.
You know, and to watch Finn standing there with barely a pad on is just amazing. Because I wouldn't be.
Nope, exactly. All right, Goffstown doing a good job locking off here.
Gets the shot off, wild side.
Dover chasing after that shot, maintaining possession. Just over 4 minutes left here in the first half. Makes the fake. Connor with the Fitzy not falling for that pass.
Another wild shot.
Dover bulldodge in there. Another wild shot.
Goffstown starting to talk again. They had quieted down a little bit, but now they're talking. Everybody keeping an eye.
Silvero with that ball here on their side. Fitzy on him. Let's see if he tries to take Fitzy to the hole. Yeah, Fitzy's doing the right thing, trying to sink back. No, rolls to his left. He's going to take him behind the net.
Slide?
Should be a slide. Nothing there yet. Gibby, I think, was late on that slide.
Yep.
Should have come across a little quicker, especially with nobody on the backside there.
Yeah, fortunately, wild shot over the top.
All right. But you can see how they want to try and make that offense go through 23. All right, Dover up top. Max Lajeunesse going to try and force this guy to his left. He looks like he's all right. 28 again with his physical bulldodge.
That's what we need right there. Little scoop.
Nice defense. Push. Max can't hold on to that ball.
Nice clean push on that one.
Yep.
Definitely a nice clean.
No, it's a. I was listening to a podcast the other day for Division II sports, and they were talking how Goffstown typically plays a physical game. Well, I think we've met our match here for physicality.
For sure. Oh.
That was sniped.
Finn not fast enough. He was down for it, but
He was.
just missed it.
No, that was a Dover snipe, a little laser show coming from that far side.
Like I said, the speed on some of these kids' shots are just unbelievable.
4-3 Dover with just over 3 minutes left in the second quarter here.
Both teams holding their own. I think both teams are playing a very good game.
Goffstown can get one here in the next 3 minutes, go into halftime tied up. Take that as a minor victory and then build off that going in the second half. So
Andrew McCarthy losing his first face-off.
Andrew not able to come up with that one. Dover gets the touch. See their LSM come off, get their offensive set in play. Looks like it's their first string offense out there now. .28 coming in over here. Watch him if you get a chance. When he gets that ball, he doesn't try and go around. He tries to go through you. Andrew McCarthy playing some defense. Been playing a lot of midfield, not so much just taking the face off.
Yeah, they he's had a lot of experience playing with the Tomahawks, and
Chappie getting that ball down. Finn picking up the loose ball.
and I think Josh Lewis wants to expand him a little. Oh, that was a nice trip right there by Dover. Pretty.
Hey guys, you should try to use a little sportsmanship.
A race to
You should try to use a little sportsmanship and don't trip people when they come off the field.
a race to get to the box there. Yeah, typically, when trying to get off the field, you try and get to that nearest point. Dover trying to make him pay, and he tripped him getting into the box there.
Yeah, stick in the leg. You know, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate you get a team like, you know, if you play a good game,
Right.
that's how you win. You know, if you're gonna win by doing stuff like that, I mean, it's just not.
Let your play do the talking for
Yeah.
you. Nice save by Finn. Nice save by Finn.
Can't scoop that ball. We're having trouble with that.
It's got to be White coming up here in this ground ball. Almost over and back.
Yeah, see, we got to hustle to those balls.
A little over a minute left here in the second quarter. That's a tough one for the goalie to get when the defender slips like that.
Yeah. You know, you got to move your feet as a defender. You can't rely on the long pole. Definitely got to move your feet.
All right, Alex McCarthy taking the draw. Gibby here near side. Nick Mason on the far side.
Dover getting a little spirited. with the amount of kids they have standing on the field, which is how they originally got the too many guys on the field.
Right. Well, watching this last substitution, they had a guy just come across midfield into the playing area, not going into the substitution box. So.
Yeah, you know, the game is sort of taking a little bit of a sort of a gross turn, I guess you could say. You know, Dover trying to draw fouls by flopping doesn't make it a great game. You know, unfortunately.
All right, Goffstown with the clear.
8, 7, 6,
Nick Mason driving. 5
4,
seconds.
3,
2.
1.
Yeah, refs missed that one.
Not sure how that's not a flag with time left.
With the wrap around the neck.
All right, welcome back for the second half here. Up and down game. Goffstown taking the first quarter there at the 2-1 lead. Dover coming back, getting their legs after the first quarter. And here we stand starting the third. Dover 5, Goffstown 3. Still a pretty good game.
Pretty good game, starting to get borderline chippy.
Yep, Grizzlies through the whole 10-minute halftime. They were hooing and hawing over there in the corner. So they're fired up. They were waiting for that quarter to start. I think listening to the coach on the sidelines here, I think you're going to see Dover with harder slides, meaning not only going to come across quick, they're going to come across with some authority. So our guys need to have their heads on a swivel when they cut and they drive.
Yep. Hopefully it's going to be the same for Goffstown. We spent a lot of time on defense this second quarter. Hopefully the third will be more on offense.
Max Lajeunesse picking up a pole, playing LSM here on the near side. Griff on the far side is a short stick. Andrew McCarthy taking the draw.
Oh, and McCarthy getting beat second time. Got to get those balls when they're dropped like that. Got to be the hustle.
All right. Dover going on your screen from left to right in green. Goffstown in their home white. Is that an illegal exchange there, Joe? When they exchange sticks, does he have to get off the field?
I believe so.
Yeah. We had a Fogo a few years back here for Goffstown, Christian Marquis, and he used to do that. And he had to get out of the box. Sean Smith taking the ball upfield, being ridden off.
Get back in there though, right? Because they can just whistle go start right up. Oh.
All right.
That's a tough. You never try to run towards the sideline when you got two guys on you. Cause
trying to drive to open space there. Dover though doing a good job of doubling that up.
What's the old saying? Run away, run away.
Yeah, Dover trying to take advantage of having the short stick on the ball, trying to drive from the top. Ball's top left. Skip pass across to Silvero on GLE. Shot wide.
Dover definitely moving the ball. Goffstown showing some good defense.
Yep, no. Again, if we can hear them communicate, talk, I think maybe our polls are getting a little tired. You see Lajeunesse playing some LSM up there.
Wild shot.
Finn getting a piece of that, though, I think, right? Was it just high and Finn getting some of it?
Yeah, wild shot, though.
All right. Well, I think that's probably part of the game plan, too, right? Throw as many balls on net as you can.
Exactly. You know, fortunately for Finn, the sun, I don't think the sun's in anybody's eyes today. It's nice and high. Got that strong breeze, so.
People are looking up, pointing, and with inquisitive looks as to what is that thing in the sky. Finn dropping to his knees, covering the 5-hole, making the save. Chappie coming up with that ball, looking to Finn to make the pass. Nope, he's going to try and say razzle-dazzle for my one time.
Wide shot.
Chappie
Chappie tried to get the ball to Finn, and Dover got their stick in.
Well, Chappie was doubled on that one. Got by the first guy, and the second guy jumped that pass. All right. Chappie had X balls now in the far alley, being guarded by Charlie Keith. Long pass up here, top of the box.
Gonna go high against the shorty.
Yeah, exactly. I think they saw that matchup and they wanted that one, right?
Good lefty shot. Wide.
Dover moving that ball a little quicker, it seems, this quarter.
Yeah, they seem to be definitely passing faster, trying to draw Goffstown out of position.
Right. All right, Connor on Dominic Silvero there, who has the ball behind the net, trying to clear out some space so he can drive towards the net. Chappie's not going to let that happen. Drives left, drives right. Chappie's still stick work all over him. Young defenseman. This is a guy you want to watch right here. You're learning the game as a defender. In the crease. Keep playing.
Wow, that was a play on. Oh. Not a wise play by Goffstown on that one. Left number 4 all alone in front of the net.
It looks like our guys are doing a lot of hesitation where they think there might be a whistle, they hesitate.
Yep.
And there have been some couple quick restarts here, and we got to be ready the entire game.
Somebody dropped off their man, and that's what's going to happen.
And Dover's looking for those matchups now. Shorty on defense. The defender who's not paying attention. They're looking for those.
Yeah. Well, got to have your sideline guys got to come in a lot quicker than that.
Yep.
They got to be in on that. They just can't let Dover's coming in and just walking away with the ball.
Dover winning another face-off. That's 4 in a row, I think.
Yep. Goffstown talking again. Seems like when they quiet down, that's when they start to get themselves in trouble.
Exactly. All right, Dover with looks like their second string midfield in now. All right, ball here on the near side. Fitzy not trying to go out too far. Dover trying to bait him into coming out. All right.
Alex McCarthy guarding ball now.
Yep. Good job manning up. Stays on him. Forcing the shot wide. Ball here on the near side. Fitzpatrick guarding the ball coming inbound here. Going bottom to top. Ball's at X. Alex McCarthy on the ball.
They want number 27 to take this.
Yeah, with the fake. Seems like him and Alex have been paired up against one another most of the day.
Yeah, they been some small battles here and there, but these two here trying to definitely take them down low.
Fitzy hounding him on defensively, forcing the bad pass. Nick Mason going upfield here near side. Gonna make the dodge.
Get some offense. That was a nice
leg
breaker there.
All right. Nick Mason putting something together here. Got the touch.
Oh.
Fires wide. Dubois giving chase. Should be Goffstown ball.
Goalie way out of goal. Oh, too bad there wasn't a ball closer. We need some more balls on the end line down there.
All right, Dubois coming in with the head of steam. Got looking up top.
Yeah, see those passes, they just can't be like that. That's over and back right there.
Should be over and back.
Yep.
Should be. We were waiting for the ref to make that call.
You and I called it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a little quicker on that one.
Yeah. As soon as it's touched, it should be called.
Yep.
Whistle should blow. Well, short time again on offense. And now we're back to D.
Ball up top. Looking to drive on McCarthy. Pass to the middle. Doesn't get the shot off. Dover comes up with the ground ball.
Somebody leaving their man wide open on the top. Not sure who that is, but yeah.
Oh.
Again.
They made us pay for it right there.
Somebody not sliding on that one. Alex McCarthy had his man, and then it just opened up on the top. So I think that might have been Griffin Cook falling off his man on the switch.
All right, 7-3 Dover. 7 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Goffstown with no answer so far in this third.
Andrew McCarthy taking the draw. Max Lajeunesse near side LSM.
That's a win with the push on
We'll take
Dover.
it. Matty Fleming there going Yep. Got to get away from the guys. He's lucky he's not getting called for Ward there. He's extending that arm.
Yep. He's got the touch.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a flag all day long. That's the one I was telling you about. You can't go over the top of the guy and hold him like that. It's a hold all day long.
Good call from the skybox, Joe.
Yeah, you know how.
Joe McCarthy is available for youth games, high school games, college, and children's birthday parties.
He will argue. he will argue with any parent on the sideline.
That's right, and the clown that you invite to your child's birthday party. Joe McCarthy, folks.
And Joe McCarthy, he is always right.
All right, Goffstown on a man up. Haven't seen one of these here, I think, since the first
Goffstown is
quarter.
down. Goffstown has made a mistake, and they only have 5 players out there. There we go.
Maybe that was part of the new man upset that coach
Right.
is trying to run. I do not think so. All right,
I don't think so either.
DuBois the ball here near side. Over to Cook. Cook's looking for Devin Young there in the alley. All right, penalties released. Dover should go back to man.
Man on you.
Oh, should be a flag here. That was a hit to the head.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
All day long.
Yep. Ooh, Dover sideline getting a little animated with the ref here.
Yes, they are.
1 minute for the cross check. So Goffstown, let's count here, Joe, using both hands. I've got 6 white, so we're good for our man up. All right.
we're going with the 6 on 5. This penalty.
So we're gonna do the traditional man up.
Yep.
You know, we tried the non-traditional, that didn't work. DuBois driving to the net, dishes to Mason. Nope, no shot there. Pulls it out. Trying to get these defenders to move out of position, make a pass, and get that goalie moving side to side. So Mason up top, nice save.
Nice save. Should be a man on the goalie right now. That's what there should be. Nice job, Eric DuBois.
Johnny Irwin getting his first looks of the game here.
Oh. Defense being beat. 17 cutting in. Hopefully somebody's covering him.
Yeah. Charlie Keith all over that ball. Should be doubling this ball here right now.
Yep.
See, we've got a man up for another 20 seconds or so. Griffin Cook giving chase. Somebody's got to stay on that ball. I don't know if. All right, Griff playing D. Getting a little help there from Nick.
Oh.
Chappie coming in with the stick check. Little trail check there, dropping the ball down. Johnny Irwin giving chase. Look for the quick pass here to 12 on the near side coming in.
Going to try to go against Chappie. I bet you they're going to look for the cut.
Yeah, going to Silvero again, still riding. I was going to say probably try and pick him. Yeah, try and do it again. Trying anything just to get a little bit of spacing. Nick Mason playing some good D, standing up number 12.
Good D, fair.
Yes.
Good D.
Silvero there on Chappie again, trying to do just a little bit of separation with those picks.
Chappie not giving him any room.
I would hope somebody's letting him know there's a pick coming so he can prepare for that as he's sliding around.
Yeah. that you can't let that guy on the inside go. Just can't let him go.
That was some quick ball moving up top from the alley to the top, right to the guy in the middle. Nothing you can do on that one.
Greenway's goal scored by number 17, Cam Lang.
Goffstown taking a quick timeout.
Goffstown taking a quick timeout.
Trying to put some words to what we got going on here.
It could be, or probably just let's stop the momentum for a sec. Let's, get ourselves right again.
We came out with some fire and fury, but we seem to be holding back now.
Right.
Dover becoming more animated as the score grows higher.
And you are for those that don't follow lacrosse as closely as Joe, Dave, and I do. Dover, one of the preseason favorites, as I said earlier. They actually took the #1 seed last year based on their strength of schedule compared to Dairyfield's. Dairyfield had the #2 seed. I think Dover had one more Division I game, so they got one extra point on that. losing early in the playoffs, but pretty much bringing everybody back. At least the firepower's back this year. So you're looking at Dover, Derryfield, the 2-time state champ, and Portsmouth, the runner-up last year, as the top 3 teams to look for this year. Fortunately for us, we get all 3 on the schedule, so not everybody has that luxury. We do. We get all 3.
We like a challenge.
We get 2 of them at home though this year. We get Portsmouth as our last game of the year here for senior night, and then
perfect.
Second to last game of the season, we go to Derryfield to take on the defending champ. So.
No, last year we played Portsmouth at their field.
Yeah, that game kept getting pushed back. I think the final start time was like 8 o'clock.
It was a late.
Memorial Day weekend. I don't think we got back till close to midnight. All right, 8-3, 4:02 left here in the third quarter.
See if we can get Alex McCarthy to find an answer here
Alex
for the face-off stuff.
Maddie Fleming far side, Max Lajeunesse on the near side, LSM. Let's come up with one here, boys.
There we go. Oh, twigging him. Coming up with the face-off, but
that's a face-off win because they called possession, right? Then he twigged himself?
Yeah. So we got the win, but
a little bit of Crisco on the
lost
stick there.
Yep.
All right, Dover moving that ball up top, looking for the defensive advantage there, trying to take advantage of a shorty on their midfielders. Trying to pull Maddie Fleming out. Maddie standing his line, forcing him left.
High
and wide. High and wide.
Let them shoot those all day long.
Dover with the restart. Ball down at X. Chappie giving chase. Dover quickly moving that ball up to the top. Moving it up, trying to take Alex. Nope. Nothing there, decides to draw
nice
that
D
back.
there.
Yep.
Alex going low on the hips.
Yep. All right. Right here, Zach should try and slough off and help.
Yeah, see, that's where he...
Yeah, when that Chappie was hung there, he's basically caught in no man's land.
Yep.
When you're on the far side like that, and your attack's on the other side, you kind of hung, so the other defender should have helped. All right, ball moving around. Dover does a good job getting that ball from X right back to the top.
They do, you know, they don't run it, they pass it.
Right. Nice save by Finn.
Gotta scoop those.
All right, Dover coming up with another ground ball. Not keeping official stats, but I would say it's got to be close to 75-80%.
At
Dover
least
ground balls.
At least, and I know we spoke about this a lot last year. You win the ground ball, you can win the game.
Right.
As you see, Dover's had possession most of this quarter.
Right. Well, you got to win those 50-50 battles. Dover with the cutter there. Charlie Keith doing a good job getting his stick. Dover attackman, I think, lulled that defender to sleep, and then as he turned, he just fired it over his shoulder.
Yep.
Dover goal with 2 minutes in the third, 9-3.
9-3.
Andrew McCarthy on the draw. Max Lajeunesse on their side.
Cullen Kendall looks like.
Yeah, Cullen Kendall playing some midfield on the far side.
Josh trying something new, I guess. Seeing what. Andrew's losing it here.
Are you a proponent of using 2 LSMs on the face-offs?
You know what? I guess whatever it takes to win the face-off. Yeah, it seems like Goffstown's just lost their edge here, Kev. I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen that done against us when we had some strong face-off guys in the past, and they'd use 2 LSMs to counter that.
Yep. See what we can do. Andrew's going.
Andrew going again.
Andrew's going stand up this time. He's got a few bags in his a few tricks in his bag, like that one there.
I'd like to know how he gets bags in the trick. Maybe
Bags
we'll talk
in the
about
trick.
that later.
That's the bags in the trick. There we
Max
go.
comes up with the ball. Andrew with the win with the bags and the trick. That's the new saying, that's for sure.
Oh, Max Lajeunesse getting hammered by the defense.
We get possession. We just can't maintain it.
No.
Goffstown giving chase. Chappie giving a body check. Sean can't coming up with the ball there.
All we're doing is we're flipping the ball around.
All right, Chuck has the ball now, driving coast to coast. Ben O'Brien getting out of his way. No need to stay in front of a freight train.
Right?
All right, Chuck got no touch yet. All right, here we go. I could have sworn I saw Chuck cut through the top there.
That's what I thought too.
The
But
ref down here was pacing him off, so.
well, let's see what we can do here. We need something. Goffstown needs a goal. We need a little pump up.
All right, Ben O'Brien working that ball in the alley over to Nick Mason up top. 1 minute left in the quarter. Nick Mason driving, gets by 9, fires that just wide.
Nice shot.
That ball had a head of steam on that.
Dover making a good switch on that one.
All right, Devin Young bringing that ball up, goal line extended, going against their pole. Still got the ball. Find someone. Oh, he had Ben and Nick Mason right there in the middle.
Goffstown not even running after the ball. Everybody looking at it. That's not how you're going to win a game right there, Kev.
Nope. Got to keep giving. Chappie giving chase. DuBois on the ride, end up on the midfield side. Playing some defense here against number 12. There he goes. Gets to his cutter. Eric giving chase.
There we go.
Come up with that ground ball. Come on, DuBois.
Exactly.
Chappie giving chase. Good stick check. We're just going to play the body here. Play out the quarter. And that's all she wrote for the third.
Whew.
It's after 3. Dover Green Wave 10. Goffstown Grizzlies 3. All right, welcome back. Viewers, fourth quarter action about to begin. 12 minutes in this game. Quickly cooled off. Cloudy.
I was going to say the sun went away. It's cooled off all around.
It's cooled off everywhere.
We came out with a head of steam, and
the Grizzlies cannons have cooled off. The weather has cooled off. All right, let's win the quarter. Let's build something going into vacation.
yes.
All right. As you can see, Andrew McCarthy taking the face off. Griffin Cook near side. Chappie at the LSM on the far side.
Oh, I'll take that.
No, I take that back. That's
Max
Max
Lajeunesse
Lajeunesse.
again.
I was looking at the leggings.
Well, once again, what do we got?
Okay.
Griffin with the scoop. We'll
Greg
take it.
comes up with the ground ball, giving Andrew the win.
See, ugh. You know, that's our.
Ben O'Brien wide open if we can get possession.
We've got to get a touch. There we go. Nick
Mason
wide open.
Yep. Head of steam. Nice save by the keep.
Ben.
And that one, once you get by that defender, you probably want to switch that to your left hand, give yourself a greater angle.
Yeah, a lot more open net on the other side. Goffstown starting to move their feet now.
It's one of the longer possessions we've had this half. Nick driving around the net, fires low. Keeper gets his stick there real quick. Devin with a nice ride. Forced the keep to make a bad pass. Goffstown with a good ride right now.
Yep.
All right.
Dover just got some good. Said they've got great passing skills. I'll give them that.
I said earlier, it's going to be a team that's not going to beat themselves. So.
Yep. And like you said earlier, Dover with a lot of returning players from last year, so they just got the same talent.
Just wide. Just wide.
Finn getting a workout today.
He is. All right, Dover coming in from X. The quick restart. Charlie Keith giving chase. Ball up top here. Our matchup du jour, Dominic Silvero and Connor Chapdelaine.
I think Connor's pretty much shut him down.
He has. I think the only goal he scored was one they didn't allow as he stepped in the crease.
Yep.
I think he's fed for a couple of goals, but I don't, as of yet, knock on the wood here in the press box.
Well, if there's a positive to the day, then we'll take it.
Right. Nice defense right there. Don't know what the call was on that one, Joe.
Yeah, not quite sure what that was.
I mean,
I don't know what that hand signal was. I mean, he took the shot.
Cullen Kendall stood him up, took the shot, and just wide. Still trying to figure out what that other one was.
Yeah, I don't know. Nobody got a penalty. Nobody.
No, wasn't in the crease because it would have been our ball.
Some things, I guess, are going to have to be unanswered.
We'll have to call the X-Files.
I can't even make up a
I mean, that's why I asked
penalty
you.
for that one.
Yeah, when I don't know it, I just ask Joe. All right, Dover working that ball around. Ball at X. Cullen Kendall playing some D there. Short stick midi. Rolls around. Chappie getting a stick on that shot. Ball down. Fitzy giving chase. Goffstown's got to come up with it. Dover with another ground ball.
Ooh,
Bad shot.
Chappie fighting out there for it.
Chappie giving chase. And Goffstown ball.
Yeah, that's a hustle right there. That's a hustle.
It's a one-man wrecking crew right there.
Chappie gets a hustle point.
Yep.
Now boys got to watch.
All right, Chappie to Finn. Oh, they had turned around. They would have saw Griff coming in off the sideline, no one around him.
You got to go fast, guys, because you're running out of time. 20 seconds.
Yep. Failure to advance. Know that one all too well from indoor, don't we, Dave?
20. It's 10 seconds on the indoor, right?
Yeah, it's a lot smaller field.
You think 20 seconds is a long time until you start running out of it.
Okay. Dover with the ball up here up top. Maddie Fleming playing D on the ball. Griff now giving chase 28 again, trying to go right through him.
There you go.
That's how you D-twig.
That's right.
Nice,
nice look right there.
There you go. Cook picks up the ground ball over to Mason.
Look.
Mason
You got Eric.
driving.
You got Eric.
Got a bunch of it.
Yeah. Eric. You had Eric wide open on that one.
Was open. You had Ben to the right, Eric in the middle, Ben to the left. Thought there was a rule about coaches being on the playing field. Dover coaches, maybe having a foot or two, but I mean they've been literally 3, 4, 5 yards the entire game.
You see it called from some refs, and then other refs. I just think that it's a losing battle.
Can you tell Steve the clock?
Turn the clock on, Steve!
Sorry for yelling in anybody's ear.
Sorry about that. Technical difficulties, not from the press box.
That's right this time.
Yeah.
Today it wasn't our fault.
It ain't us. Taking those small victories, right, Joe?
Exactly. I'll take them all, no matter how big.
That's right. Okay, Eric with the ball over to Ben in the alley.
Looked like we were switching it up a little, giving everybody a little try. Austin Taylor
was
in
out there
there
for a bit. Yeah, Devin Young coming back in. Just under 8 minutes left in the game. Dover 10, Goffstown 3. A little wheeling and dealing going here. Devin with the ball in the alley.
See what we can do here.
Find a cutter here. Looks like Sean Smith trying to cut from the top.
Devin's running without the ball.
Again, nice little stick check. All right, let's see if we can get a good ride here.
Yeah, see, we gotta be on our men. This is
wide open. Those two midfielders slipped in behind the defense, and
you on the breaks like that. I mean, it's important to watch, to be on a man. We get caught ball watching all too often, and that's what's going to happen every single time. If you're watching the ball, those guys are wide open. No answers. No answers today. Well, hopefully they can watch the film and see what they can change. Alex McCarthy taking the face-off. Digging it out. Dover coming up with the win.
Dover goal scored by number 29, Jace Whitman.
Alex playing some good D
Nice.
on his
Very
matchup
aggressive.
partner of the day, number 27.
Very aggressive. Good battle there.
Nice.
Chappie, good battle. Alex, good battle.
Nice save by Finn on that one, but Dover coming up with the rebound in the alley.
Again, ground balls, right?
Yep, 50-50 balls. They're coming up with them.
Maddie beat. Over the top. Bouncing.
Dover going through that midfield like it was nothing on that one. All right, ball here, the alley. Dominic Silvero gets it against Chappie.
I don't think Dominic wants to go against him.
No, he was knocked down early a couple times. Chappie jumping, getting that ball that was lollipopped over. Max looks like he's coming up gimpy there on that one.
Yeah, probably should keep an eye on.
It's got to come up white.
You know, I don't know how the timeouts are being called when you don't have the possession.
one
If
had
you,
possession on
no, you're flipping. Whoever flipped the ball up, you call a timeout. That doesn't make sense to me.
No. You've got to have, my understanding is you've got to have physical possession and be able to make a move with it, not just
Correct.
coming up and, like you said, flipping it up.
And you know, it's the same in any sport. You know, basketball,
Right.
same thing. I
Right.
mean, you
Right.
can't call a timeout if you don't have possession of the ball.
But that's not the trouble today.
Exactly. That's the
That
least of the worries for today.
If that was the key worry, the sun would be out.
You know, we look at the positives here. We won the first quarter, but
We did.
it's the last three that's kind of dictated this whole game.
Exactly. Like we had said, if you win the next 3 quarters, you win the game.
We shouldn't
We're
have
kind
said
of
that.
hoping it was White that was going to win those 3 quarters. Darn it.
You know, but I still give I'm commending them on the effort. They knew it was going to be a hard game, tough game, and
Dover hasn't let up.
Yep.
No, and you didn't expect them to, and you know that's a sign of a good team. They're going to come at you all game. And they still get their starters in there, and they're going to keep riding them at you.
Yep.
And of this, it gives you stuff to work on during vacation week leading up to Wyndham. You know, maintaining possession will probably be one of those.
Exactly.
Working on ground balls.
Passing, good passing. I mean, it's been key the whole game.
Right. Okay, ball starting far side. Maddie Fleming defending the inbound, and here we go.
So we've got Andrew McCarthy now defending number 27. I guess that's the McCarthy board.
McCarthy way. Just over 5:40 left in the game. Dover 11, Goffstown 3. Connor Fitzpatrick coming out to give chase. Ball down at X.
Dover.
Working around. Zach Provost on Silvera now.
An interesting matchup.
Zach's
Nice
going to be a little
save.
more aggressive on that. Finch getting the foot out there.
Ooh.
Welcome to varsity lacrosse, Provost.
Exactly.
That's why you scooped through that one. All right, Chappie giving chase upfield. Oh. Need some help, White.
Oh,
Ooh.
kicked right into into the cross. Couldn't have been any luckier on that one.
Nope.
Oh, nice slide by
Yep.
Charlie there. That was good defense. Charlie waited last minute, followed him in.
Finn giving chase, and we get the ball in the restart. Griffin Cook with the restart, bringing it up. All right, we need some middies or attack to drop in so we can have someone to pass to. But he's get some separation here. All right, Nick Mason with the ball, top of the box, driving, just wide.
Wide shot.
Devin Young with the restart on the far side in the alley. 4:40 to go. Maddie Fleming over to Griff.
We seem hesitant to get into the middle. You know, we
Yeah.
cutting or anything. You know,
Nope.
I think we
Satisfied with playing on the edges.
I think we did a lot of that last year where we didn't, you know, sort of the same thing we did last year. No cutting, no.
Nick Mason with the question mark shot. Or is that the question mark dodge? Is that what they call it?
Yeah, question mark dodge.
All right, Ben O'Brien with the ball up to Griff up top. Griff coming in with the head of steam. He's going to dodge right.
Oh,
Ooh, that should be a no. Should have. Let me finish that one. That should have been a flag.
That should have been.
It wasn't a stutter. It was a should have been.
And he was right in front of that official. So.
All right.
Boy, Devin having a hard time this game.
All the offense, and when we finally do get a shot off, you know, when we finally do get a shot off, credit to their goaltender. He's been playing well.
Yeah, I mean, he's been on the shots. He's definitely had the saves.
I didn't think the coaches were allowed in the substitution box, let alone on the field.
Yeah, I don't know. This
guy's
coach
riding
is
his own little.
Yeah, you know what? This is a.
You know, you're up 11-3. You know, complaining about a 30-second foul. You know.
So I take it so nobody came off the field on that one.
No, because Dover had possession when they had the conduct foul, so basically it's just change of possession on that one. So. Here we go. Devin Young with the quick restart in the far alley. Let's see if we can do a little dodge and go here. Oh, Ben O'Brien with the pick, but quick on those slides. Dover quick on those slides. Devin still with the ball, harassed by 3.
Yeah. 2
flags thrown. Maybe too many, too late.
You know, I don't even know what to say. Let's see what this penalty is. 1-4 with the hold, 30 seconds. I
all
think
those flags for 30 seconds.
I
Come
was
on,
going to
Joe.
say that's kind of comical. Devin taking a beating in there. I give him credit for taking the beating.
He did, but you know, we had told you at halftime. We heard the Dover coach saying they wanted harder slides, and hard being quick, and hard being physical.
Yep.
So Griff going to take the ball here near side, top of the box near the ref, and we get the restart. 3:12 to go.
Let's see what we can get out of this here.
Goffstown moving the ball quickly. Mason back to Fleming.
Yeah, see it's those passes right there that we just can't have them like that.
Back to Matty Fleming. Griff's got the ball, creeping in a little. Over to Nick, takes a step, fires it right at the goalie. Nice save. 2:45. Dover starts their clear. Ben O'Brien giving chase. That should be interference.
It should be, but maybe it's not if they get the ball.
Right. Oh, exactly. Silvero, point blank. Chuck creeping in on that. 2:30 to go. Zach Provost on 32, giving chase. Oh, right over his shoulder.
Zach's got to get the push. It's one thing to have the guy leaning up against you, but you definitely got to get him out of there. So Goffstown coming up with no answers. We got 2:25 left in the game. Hopefully they can watch the video and see what they need to fix, adjust.
Hopefully when they watch the video they put it on mute.
Yeah, my apologies.
Yes. I did find out talking to my son that one of the film sessions they did, is Coach Lewis muted? Oh no.
Yeah, I heard the same thing.
So next game you will hear the silence of the game. Joe and I will be up here, but we won't commentate.
Get that, Colin. Oh no.
Cullen double team, can't come up with the ball. Is that leaving the box early, Joe?
It was. I thought they called a push, but you know what? You're right. The call was they did leave the box early. Dover stepped out over.
And what Dover was complaining about there, even though they got the penalty for coming out of the box early, they never called possession. So on the restart, you can't actually use somebody that was in the possession box to take that.
Right.
Nick Mason driving through the entire city of Dover on that one. Geez, I think I saw the mayor of Dover out there as well.
I think we talked about this last year. When you've got 4 or 5 guys on you,
Someone's
there's
open.
got to be somebody open. I mean,
Even if you're a man down, someone's open.
Zach Provost playing way too far out. Again, that's my opinion, but need to sink in a little bit on those. I mean, that's how some of this stuff we're getting caught off. Guys are switching out here, sneaking in the back. If you've got that long pole, you need to get down in, definitely.
We got a few players with little varsity experience. In the first couple of games, knocked the rust off. Kind of primers. These are the kind of games where you learn.
Yeah.
You're playing a true competitive opponent.
And you know what, Coach Lewis given some of those kids the opportunity to see, hey, this is the real thing.
Right.
With a minute 34 left, the score is 3-12. Based on the play, it's an admirable score, I think.
But if you look at it this way, if you're in the sales world, right, those of you watching that do sales for a living, you always, what are my sales compared to same time last year?
Right.
Well, same time last year, we lost to Oyster River, we beat Alvern, we lost to Dover. We were 1-2. Same time this year, we'll be 2-1 after this game, heading into a week's worth of practice before our next home match against Wyndham. I like it.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I like it, and you got things to build off of from this game, and nobody get hurt. Another minute 30 here, 12-3. Dover's going to take the ball on the far wing.
And they're not going to let up. A minute 30.
Nope. Still got their starting attack in.
Yep.
With a minute 30 left, like we said, the person that we were focused on and who'd be a firepower threat has done nothing.
Yeah, he was definitely shut down. We did a great job for that. A couple of Goffstown players shutting down a few of the Dover players.
Right.
Just not the other ones that shot the 12 goals.
But when you're playing defense for a good 35 of the 48 minutes,
Oh, yeah.
you tire, you're going to make mistakes, and Dover quick to capitalize on those.
Yep.
1 minute.
I think Dover happy just to play out the clock here. And we talked about this last game. There is no keep it in the box when you have a lead of 4 or more goals.
We did determine 4, right?
Yeah, I did do some research on that one. As long as you have 4 or more goals, it's deemed you're not a threat to actually do anything. So they do allow you to play it outside the box. So in our first game against Oyster River, we were able to keep it in the box.
See here Goffstown should be playing this game right to the end.
Right, extend it out. Make them have to get by you.
Yeah.
I think you heard Coach Lewis just say, doesn't matter if he gets by you, stretch out.
Yep.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Zach Provost giving chase.
4.
Switches over to Maddie Fleming, and they're just going to run this one out. And